Hey coaches, this is video number 4 of a 5-part series talking through the key components of the Prioritized Leader Suite. As you know, the Prioritized Leader Suite has 5 key priorities that every organization needs to have clarity and alignment in. Those 5 priorities are purpose, people, pace, perception, and profit. This short video is about a summary of the perception module. Now, why do we call it perception? It's because we love that famous quote that says, perception is in the eye of the beholder. We know that as the leader goes, so goes the organization. So when it relates to innovation, creativity, new ideas, what is their perception? They will set the tone for the rest of the organization. We find that leaders have inadvertently 2 key perspectives or perceptions. They're either always learning, humble and hungry, ready for the new thing, ready to always learn, explore, and grow, or over time, especially if they've experienced a lot of success, they can get apathetic and they can get arrogant in their attitude towards new ideas and new possibilities. We find that this kind of ego posture or laid-back posture over time, if they're not careful, paves the way for complacency, for relaxation, for other competitors to jump in or other technologies to come and disrupt the market. Perception is about helping people understand that if you're not the disruptor, there's a good chance you're going to be disrupted. And so you have to ask yourself, which side of that coin do I want to be on? Well, most people, of course, say, hey, we want to stay humble and hungry. We want to stay open to new ideas and new possibilities. But how do we do it? The Perception video series is all about how to. It's about how to, first and foremost, harness all the genius within the organization. One of the things that we've discovered is that employees notice things. They notice what's going good, what's going bad, what could be changed, what could be done better. But is anyone asking for their opinion? The first couple of videos of the Perception module helped everyone think like geniuses. It helps everyone think about, I am a creative, I have things to contribute, I notice things. And it helps leaders understand what are the feedback loops that are safe, consistent, and rewarding to those who consistently solicit feedback to those that they lead. Because engaged employees will give you insight in their ideas if only you ask for it. The middle videos is about a framework for innovation. It's a 6-step process to help any organization not only stay humble and hungry, but take those new ideas, take those possibilities, and in a systematic, not a chaotic way, think about how it can add to the betterment of the business, the betterment of the organization. The first part is all about discovery. There's 3 key steps to help people discover the new ideas, the new possibilities that can help their organization get to the next level. Those 3 steps all start with the letter C. The first one, the video series helps people understand what does it look like to be curious. To be curious about everything, to be okay with questioning, with new ideas, with out-of-the-box thinking, to look at all the different things that you're curious about and say, how does this relate to my job? How does this relate to my team, to my business, to our products and services? And in light of that curiosity, it's then taking them to others and saying, where's the connection? How does this connection connect to our vision, to our values, with our products and services? What unique ideas and ways with the technology I'm curious about, with the ideas or the books I'm reading, how does it connect to the organization, the team, or the job that I have? That connection then needs to move to intentional conversations with the right leaders to say, hey, I've had this curiosity, this idea. I've connected it to a few of my teammates, and now we want to have a conversation because we've come up with some ways where our product or our service could actually be enhanced or better by what we've discovered in our environment. This is the discovery phase. Now, once you've had all these conversations, these connections, this is a business, not academia, right? So we actually have to do something about it. The second phase is not about discovery, it's about implementation. It's about how do we take those ideas and possibilities and actually put it into practice, right? The 3 steps over here on implementation first starts with pilot. Most generally, everybody loves the word pilot. Let's pilot something. It simply means let's try it with no pressure. Let's pilot the new idea, the new possibility. It's okay if it goes wrong. It's just a pilot. This is where we get to learn. This is where we get to fail forward, right? Now, once we pilot something, maybe multiple times to kind of finally get there, the next step is about process. Oftentimes, pilots are really expensive, and there's no way we could implement it from a production level because it's just too costly. Now, in light of that pilot, how do we get it so that it's efficient, so that it's scalable, so that we can repeat it over and over and over in a cost-effective way, so that we can charge what the market is willing to pay? This 5th component is all about the processes and efficiencies needed to actually produce what we know works in the pilot. The 6th phase is now productizing. But now we need to put it into and shape it into a product. We need the marketing, we need the sales team, we need the product sheets, we need the distribution. Right? What is the productization components all need to look like so that we can actually literally sell it to customers? This is the final and most crucial stage of what we call the innovation loop. And so the perception model is all about getting people to harness and realize they've got genius. They've got ideas, they notice things. They simply need permission to give it. Now, in light of that permission, how do we catalog and gather all those ideas to find the best ones that can actually get to final execution mode? The innovation loop helps us to do that. First, by discovery. Second, by implementation. The Perception module is a fantastic video series and workbook series to help you as a coach engage with your clients to make sure that they keep that edge, that they stay humble and hungry in a way that's systematic and intentional, not chaotic and crazy. Think about clients who need this kind of process and that kind of mentality to help them get to the next level of innovation and ideas.